Hello guys, and welcome back to some more FM22 here with Wilsterman. And we're getting into the mid of the season now, and we were to play Garcia Greda. I don't know. that was an interesting one. And yeah, we're at home. They were 5th in the league, and yeah, absolutely a good result, and also an okay performance. I'm not gonna call it great because they did actually have, you know, a couple of chances here and there, right? A bit concerning that we're conceding 2, both of them the same striker, getting in behind us. Of course, he was getting in behind us on those through balls. 2 goals from Jenners on a corner. That's that's pretty damn decent by him. Absolutely. Also, Cini, 2 goals from him as well. So there we are, man of the match or player of the match. So I don't know why I keep calling it man of the match. I mean, it's the same thing. It's just, oh, what about the women's sports? Well, we are playing a man football manager league team, right? But I mean, yeah, player of the match. I don't know when they actually changed this, but whatever. Player of the match, Shinny, with 2 goals and 9.5. So brilliant by him. Absolutely loving it. The next game was against America Villason. They were sitting 10th in the league, and we are playing away from home. But it was a smash and grab. Well, I don't know if I should call it that, but yeah. It was a pretty good performance, and also, of course, the result absolutely fantastic. We did not give 1 shot on target away. Not a single one. That's brilliant. Goals from Terrazas, Gaicedo, Pena, and also 2 penalties, 1 for Vaca and 1 for Mercado. This one, I think I must have looked out the window or something, because I didn't saw the penalty getting I didn't saw us getting a penalty, and I didn't see the penalty at all. I don't know what happened. I think I must have, looked away for just, 5 seconds, and bang, that was a penalty. To my surprise, we need to go over to away team here, away analyze. We can see here that Haas actually got the player of the match with 1 assist. But yeah, I think he was just really good in there in terms of his passing. If we go in here, we can see his passing. 95%, 73, no key passes. Actually, we can't see that here. Well. Can we see it over here? Passes completed? Not really, but for some reason they decided to give it to him instead of Caicedo, or maybe Terrazas deserved that one, but yeah, he got it. Qui Braccio. Away from home, they were 7th in the league, and it's another win. It's lovely. Another brilliant result and performance yet again. Hurana with 2 goals, 1 from a penalty, but that doesn't take anything away from it. And Daza with a late goal as well. And I believe it was Cini, again, player of the match with 2 assists. Gotta tell you, these wingers on the right-hand side, especially Cini, they are getting so many shots, they are getting so many assists, they're getting so much high rating, or the high rating is just there every time. I don't know what exactly that. I think I see it in the game that our pressing forward and also the attacking midfielder, they are kind of pulling their central defenders a little bit out of positioning, which leaves just a few moments of time for Cini or anyone. But in this game, it was actually, now I remember it, this game was actually the opposite. There was not a lot of space in front of the goal. So instead of cutting in and trying a lot of shots, this time he just went, down the line, and because of his pace and acceleration, he just had some really easy crosses in there. Actually, I think we can see it in here. Away, Cini, passing, nope, shooting, nope, we can't see it actually. That's a little bit annoying. But I'm sure he had like 20. I actually think I noted. Hold on. I noted down how many he had. 20. Yes. He had 20 crosses. 10 of those found the connection. That's 50% cross completion. And just take a look at him. 5 crossing. I mean, his passing is not that bad, and his decision-making is not that bad, but 5 crossing, 50% cross completion, because he's getting so much space over here that he can just cross it in how he wanted crossed in. No one is pressuring him. That's just how our wingers are working, or at least the right-hand side winger is working. So, yeah, good things there. Absolutely brilliant game. And yeah, let's take a look at the next one here. Atletico Bermejo, on paper, a pretty easy win against number 11 in the league at home. Now, they had no shots on target, or actually at all. They did not have a single shot in the first 83 minutes of this game. And then they had one long shot from 35 meters out, and it went in. I was just, oh, okay, I'm getting FM'd. I was just so mad. I was starting, even before that, like in the 60th minute, I was starting to wonder, oh, is this gonna be the one where I'm unlucky? Because I did only score one, but we have plenty of chances, right? I was starting to wonder, oh, this is gonna be the one. And it was! Kind of. Because thankfully, Cini managed to score right after. Oh man, that was... that got me. That got me real good. So one other thing I did in this game was actually changing our central midfielder here, Salazar, changing him to a Carrilero for this one. And it seems like he hasn't had a good... This is actually his first really good game, so yeah, that might be something about the Carrilero. I can definitely see that there is something on the heat map. I actually haven't checked this one out. Let's see the heat map here. Yeah, he's it's hard to tell when you see the heat map and the pass map is a little bit more clear what is going on with this guy now, in terms of, or anyone playing the Carrilero actually. They yeah, what I would like to say here is that in the central midfielder is a little bit more stationary in the way he's doing things, while the Carrilero is just trying to find some spaces where he can link up, you know, the midfields and out to the inverted wingbacks and the winger. He's just finding better positionings, and that might be us unlocking the full potential of this tactic. Anyway, I forgot to name Aruz also, or name him, say that Aruz also got, that was actually from a corner, so, and I don't know who, yeah, Cini again, player of the match, to no one's surprise at this stage, right, he's just getting them all. And again, this time around, he caught it in, got a goal, and had 10 shots or something like that, where, I don't know, 40% was on target or something like that. Again, our wingers just seems to be getting on target, or getting shots in, a lot of shots in, like the most, or they're gonna go outside and cut it in if there are no room inside. It's been really good for our wingers on the right-hand side, that's for sure. Van Kessa, oh man, at home against number 10 in the league. Clearly not their best season. They were just so much better last season. What can I say about this? Well, this match is gonna go down in the history books, I'm sure of it. Of course it is. Another thing I want to say, again, taking a look at the Carrilero, yeah, it's definitely working in there. I haven't seen any of those kind of numbers on our Carrilero, or the center mid for that matter. Yeah, I mean, brilliant game, right? Brilliant. It's just brilliant. So goals from Vaca, from Hurtado, Rodriguez, Terrazas, Aruz, Caicedo, and Caicedo also grabbed 3 assists. I think we can see them here. Yeah, right here, Caicedo with 3 assists, and also Diaz with 3 assists. And to crown it off, Pena with 3 goals and also an assist. I mean, we have 3 players above 9 in rating. I mean, yeah, he got the player of the match, Pena, but I mean, any of them could have it. I mean, this was just a silly game, and it is the last one before we're getting into a couple of, well, let's just call them interesting matches. And with those 5 games won, that is still leaving us in the second spot. Yeah, it's those draws in the early stages of the season. Yeah, that is just how it is, man. Now, we do have one game in hand here, which we're gonna play today, and we're playing Nacional first, and then we're gonna play Universitario after that. I don't think we're gonna play another game. I don't think we're gonna play 3 games, sorry. We're only gonna play 2 today. For some odd reason, I decided to do that. But yeah, our form is absolutely brilliant. We just need to, well, as you can see, they are the team that is trying to beat us, right? Nacional. They are 10 points behind us. So if we win this one, I think I can easily say that that's top 2 guaranteed. But if we lose it, that is likely gonna be us still getting top 2, but well, there is still a pretty good chance for top 2 if we lose it. But the number 1 spot is probably gonna be hard. But we will see. We'll see what happens here. In any way, we are in pretty damn good shape overall. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything better in the last 5 games, that's for sure. That's it's really brilliant. Alrighty, so this is the team for today against Nacional Senac, who has been way better than I thought they would be this season. So Flores in goal, Araniba on the inverted wingback, Gemes in the central defense on the right-hand side, Aranos, Alvarez, Coimbra on the deep line playmaker role, Salazar in front of him as the carrilero. Pena is going to play this one, mainly because Cini has a small knock, so he's going to sit on the bench for this one. Rodriguez is playing in front of Paz. He is, I mean, he's been fine, but he should probably be out here. He should actually be here instead of Hurtado. There we go. We're going to bring him in to the bench here. Darcer on the left-hand side, and up top, Hurana. It's one of our better teams we can put out there. Let me say that. It's one of the better teams. I've been rotating very heavily. All of them are playing, basically. There is a few players that are not playing, like this guy Chucky, and also Mercado is not playing, the goalkeeper. And who else? Amachi is not playing a whole lot. He has 4 games. Chavez, not really playing. Morales, not really playing. But we have like plus 20 players that are actually playing quite a lot and rotating between each others. So it's quite nice. Anyway, I've already done the opposition instructions, so we just need to go in there. Let's go. This is a fairly big match, bigger than the last 5 that I played, just because that these guys are sitting just behind us, and if we can win this, we go top of the league again. Add opposition instructions to Cesar Fernandez, always marked tightly. I do believe I have that on him. Yes, we do. Dressing room, kickoff, let's go. And hopefully we will find a win away from home here. We did win the first one. It was actually the first game of the season. We won that 4-0. But now we are away from home. It might change a little bit. We will see. Seems like we do have the possession here. First shot for us. Not bad. We do get a corner. We have scored a couple from corners, actually more than I thought. That's not a bad chance for Gemes. Not a bad one. Alright, looks good so far. Well, we do need those goals, otherwise we won't win it. That's a good chance, but it's offside. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, already now we have seen, what, 3 chances? 2? I already forgot. But we don't need to see chances, we need to see goals. Oh, here we go. What is this? It's a free kick. But usually they don't show them like that, so maybe this is a very good chance. Yes, it is! Coimbra! Coimbra, our Brazilian star in the midfield. He's beginning to look like a really good signing. Very, very good signing. Also changing how we are playing because he's a deep line playmaker. Normally we're playing a defensive midfielder, but we are just so good that we can just play a deep line playmaker instead of a defensive midfielder without a worry. We're not really conceding too much this season, so yeah. Probably because of better central defenders, I would think. Also inverted wingbacks, clearly. And just better players overall. Maybe a better tactic, I don't know. A combination of all those things. Salazar, Raniba, Pena, back to Salazar. Into Alvarez, Rodriguez, out to Daza. He's gonna move inwards, okay. Coimbra finding some space here, and Alvarez back to Arauz. This is how we play. This is how we play. Lots of passes. Waiting for that opportunity. It will arrive. It will arrive there. We will get a chance. Don't worry. Absolutely we will. Here we go. Oh, he's going back again. Okay. Now Daza. Will he find someone? Yes, over the top. Pena. It's not the best chance in the world, but he's just gonna get it in anyway. It's unstoppable, man. Jumping up, beating his wingback marker. I didn't think that would go in. But good to see that Pena can win a header, and I mean, isn't that... I don't know if that's poor goalkeeping or... It's also well done by Penna. I mean, he's getting it on target, and he's getting it over the top of the goalkeeper, who was probably caught a little bit out of positioning there. He went for the near post, the goalkeeper, too early, and then he couldn't come back. So there we go, 2-0. First half. Love to see it. Yeah. And as you can, if I pause it here, you can definitely see what the Carrilero is doing here. He's pulling the deep line playmaker over here as well. We have so much play on that side of the pitch. That leaves gaps over here, so we are pulling them apart. Every time we are, passing it around and getting into the other side, they are just getting pulled apart by us. And the way we are moving around in there is us having... We have so many triangles, right? We always speak about triangles in football, and it definitely works. If you have a lot of triangles where your players can play around the ball in triangles, you're gonna be rather good in possession, right? That's just how it is. And we have a lot of triangles in there. We have like 10 triangles where all the players are connecting well with each other. We see it already here. Like, they're passing it around in a triangle right now. Now he's moving it up, just taking that chance. And then maybe Daza's gonna dribble. No, he didn't. But he's still gonna get it out here. And then he's gonna do something. Cross it in. Penna is there. Should have been a goal. But that's alright. Waiting for the opportunity for one of the... Either that winger or the other winger to get in behind or cut inside and find a pass or shoot. It's an effective strategy. That's for sure. Anything here? No. I don't have anything to say, I don't think. I think it's just straight into the next half. Yeah, I don't really see anything here we can change or anything, so just move on. I mean, we're 2-0 up against number 3 in the league. If we're winning this away from home, pretty much can guarantee second place. And us also going top of the league by doing it, which will mean that it is not us chasing it anymore. It's gonna be, what are they called? What are they called? University. You know who I mean. Ooh, good chance there by Rodriguez. We get a corner out of it. Is it a highlight? Yeah, it looks like a highlight. It's an outswinger. Okay, it's still alive. What is he gonna do here, Rodriguez? Back to Daza. James, okay. Ooh, it could be a chance for them. The first one. No, they didn't get to it. Didn't get to it. They have one shot so far. Off target. Yeah, and we have cleared. We have 2 clear-cut chances and 1 half chance in our statistics, so it looks pretty good. We should probably do some subbing here and also take a look at this opposition instruction. Just put that in there. That's fine. Go to the tactics. I don't know if there is anyone I want to sub off here, but that could be. Alvarez, his condition is pretty low. He have a higher injury risk. He's complacent. Let's just bring him off. Not a good game either. Rios coming on. Easy sub. There we go. Moving on. Did I not click? Oh, there we go. I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I hit double space. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, things are definitely looking good right now for us. That's for sure. Oh, maybe a chance here for them. Or is it gonna be a counter for us? It's the first time we've seen them do anything on our half. Okay, they are getting in there now. That's a good ball into that guy. And it's a decent effort. It's a decent one, but it's still a long shot, but it's a decent one. At least we were... Oh! What? Was that an own goal? It is an own goal. It looked a little bit funky. 3-0, 75 minutes in. They do have a substitute. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing there. That was... I mean, he put it into the right spot, right? I mean, he should probably have gotten a little bit more height on it, but otherwise it was in the danger area, and yeah, it was dangerous. But it was not one of our guys putting it in. Anyway, let's do some tactical changes here. No, not really, not tactical changes, just substituting someone who is in poor condition or something like that. Araniba is on 65% condition, probably where we want to put him out of his misery. We do have Rivers who can come in, and he will come in. So both of the inverted wingbacks are getting subbed. That happens very often. They they tend to get very low condition with the way they are playing, or the way we are playing. So that happens fairly often along with the wingers, because they're using a lot of energy out there. Yeah, Penna might come off. He's had a pretty decent game. Very decent game, actually. But let's just wait a few minutes here before we're doing it. What about in here? We have those two guys coming in. There we go. Confirm. I don't even look at them anymore. I don't even need to. My preset is definitely working against most of the guys, and my preset is working more in towards my tactic than I'm going out specifically looking for players to, you know, do something about. It's more working into my tactic of trying to win the ball back. And if for some reason that one of their guys are, you know, a really, really good player, and I still go out and trigger the press on him, that might not be too bad, because we are so good. So I think when I'm playing with a team where I'm not this good, I would probably look a little bit further into the opposition instructions. But right now I'm just cruise controlling through them, right? So there's not really any need for it. Oh, uh-oh. Kind of a mistake there by our wingback. It's gonna be a goal. Yeah, big mistake there by, who was it over here? Rios, yeah. Poor mistake there. I mean, he should just have gotten it. Look at that. I mean, why did he get that guy in? I don't know what he was thinking. He should just have gotten out there and got the ball. Yeah, that's piss poor. That's absolutely piss poor by him. He hasn't been great either. He's definitely one of the weakest weak spots in our team. Yeah, but that's how it goes. 3-1. A little bit annoying that we are conceding one here, but you know what? We actually had quite a few clean sheets this season. So, and as long as we score 3, it doesn't really matter. Maybe 4, yeah. Why not? Why not, Penna? Why not? Another good goal. I mean, this one is probably better than the first one. Let's see. With his left... No, it's his right foot. Dang. Hitting the post and in. No chance for the keeper. No chance for anyone there. That was just a good goal. Alright. There we have it. A 4-1 victory away from home against number 3 in the league. I think you would take that any day of the week, wouldn't you? Almost no matter what team you're playing. And who you are playing and what league you're in. You would just take that. So yeah, brilliant performance. We need to go over here to see the statistics and all that. But, I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot to say here except from just, well done, mates. Well done. Who got the player of the match here? We cannot see it because we are on... Actually, just go in here then. Koyambra. Wow. Hello. Well done, mate. Okay. I guess he was just sitting in there doing bits. What is his score? 8.5. Wow. Oh yeah, he did get a goal as well. Yeah, that's true. And again, the Carrilero doing quite well in there in the ratings. I like to see that. Yeah, I mean, Rias with that, it's not even probably considered a mistake by the rating system or, you know, the game. Well, we could see that he should probably have gone out and got that dealt with. But he didn't. So, yeah. But good game anyway. Yeah, pretty damn good game. Right, guys, I have made a mistake, and also a lot of things have happened since we played that National Sinak game. I know it's a second for you guys, but it's 6 hours and almost a completely different world for me. Now, what have happened in between those 6 hours where, you know, the clip that was only 1 second for you guys? Well, first off, I have to say sorry because I already played this game. I did record it, but I was muted. My head is not in the game right now, and there is a very good reason for that, and that is because it is the 3rd of July while I'm recording this. Tour de France is just over here in Denmark, and right after that, there was an attack in Fields in the shopping center in Copenhagen. And I knew a person in there, and I don't know, I've never experienced anything like this before, but you know, you just stop everything you're doing and try to figure out everything and try to get in contact with the person, and you know, and I'm still not really over it, but it is 6 hours later now, and nothing, as you know, Nothing happened to that person, and we still don't really at the state where I'm right now. 6 hours later compared to when it happened, we don't really know a whole lot about what happened out there. But I think it's probably a guy with a psychotic break that, his meds didn't work anymore, probably. And I know a little bit about that because I do have some problems of my own. I shouldn't laugh about that, but I think it's a psychotic break. Anyway, I didn't really want to talk too much about it, and I'm sorry about this game, but we lost it. I went in high press against, I don't know what I was thinking, right? Away from home against the hardest opponents in the league, went in high press, high lines. I clearly shouldn't. It was my mistake. We had 2 goals going against us really early on, and then I thought to myself, oh, of course I made a mistake here. I'm going to change. And it went a little bit better for a while, but then they got 2 goals from free kicks. So yeah, but it's all right. It's my mistake. It's not the guy's mistakes. It's a tactical failure of mine. And could we have maybe gotten a draw here? Possible. But still, it's not looking too bad in the league. I mean, we're still comfortable sitting in that second spot. And you know what, guys? The rules in this league is if you get one of the playoff spots, you get into the final stages. And in the final stages, I believe it's a draw. It doesn't matter if you're 1 or 2. I don't think it. I can't find anything in the rules that suggests that's the thing. So if we just get second place, it's thumbs up. So and if there was anyone we were gonna lose against this season, it was these guys away from home. So I'm not gonna cheat you for a game here, of course. I'm gonna go into Faroe Kareel, and I think my head is a little bit more in the game now. 6 hours later, everything is fine. I just don't know how many is dead out in fields. I don't know anything about all that. That's probably for tomorrow. But yeah, it's horrible, of course. The media is calling it terror. Maybe, I don't know, possible, but I don't think so. I think it's just a guy with a psychotic breakdown, to be honest. That's what I have seen from all the videos and about the guy so far that we know. It doesn't seem like any political, religious, hate crime thing. Not really. It just looks like a fucking breakdown, man. Terrible breakdown. Horrible breakdown, right? I can't even think of it. I mean, I remember another case like 20 years ago where there was a guy going crazy with a knife as well. But this is just next level crazy, batshit crazy, right? But again, I don't know too much because it's only 6 hours. Anyway, you know what? To get really quickly into this one, I'm gonna. I shouldn't do a quick pick. No, we're never gonna do a quick pick. I don't like doing quick picks because it's gonna mess up this whole thing I'm doing. No, do it right. Do it correctly. Raniba. He didn't do well in the last match. Understandably so. James, he's not ready. Who's gonna come in? I think Vaka is gonna come in for him. Raus didn't do well in the last episode, but I think he might need to play this one because yeah, I've got to play him. Alvarez, 89%. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Rios. This is gonna be a little bit tricky because we are playing with some rotation here. Coimbra didn't do well, and actually he did okay in the last episode, to be honest, or not the last game, not the last episode, last game. Diaz, yeah, let's bring Diaz in, defensive midfielder here. Salazar is on yellow. He's also 81% in condition. We are gonna bring in Hurtado, who's actually done quite well in that Carrilero as well a couple of times already. Cini, 89%. He could play this one, but I think Pena is coming in for this one. Daza, 85. He's definitely not playing it. Terrazas, sure. Pass, nah, we got Rodriguez. Hurana, oh, here's the problem. We don't really have an extra striker up there. Could play Pana up there instead and then use Cini or actually this guy. Yeah, Caicedo over there. That should be fine. That should be fine. But yeah, I went in with this tactic against those guys. It was a big mistake by my part, absolutely, because we know that team is just so much better than any of the other teams we are playing in this league. We can do this. We can do this against the other teams because we are better. We probably have some better players than most of the players in this league. And we also can go in like that against weaker opponents. But against someone who is equal to us or maybe even a little bit above us in terms of their player strength, yeah, that's not ideal. That's not ideal, especially not away from home. But yeah, I think we're about ready to go into this one. Where's my goalkeeper? Why is it not scrolling up here? There we go. Oh, wait, hold on. We also need to figure out the bench. Yeah, he's not really ready. Kuyampa? I'm not sure. We probably want to get... No, not Mercado. Morales, no. This Mercado. I think I want him on the bench. And what about Daza? He's not really ready, but we don't really have a lot of options here. We have Chavez, who hasn't really played. I'm gonna bring him with us here for this one. Pass Seniors 89. I think that's okay. I'm okay with someone on 89 or 88 or 87 or something like that. But if they're going down into the 70s or low 80s, I don't even want them on my bench, really, unless I really need to. So there we go. I think we are about ready this time. Let's get into it. I'm gonna check if I'm not muting myself here. No, I haven't muted myself. We're good. Oh, the opposition instructions, right. Still not exactly. My head is not really in the game yet, apparently. Oh, piece. Click the correct thing. There we go. Any comments here? Yes. All times should be... Okay, so we are just marking him tightly. That is what we are already doing. Let's get into it. So I didn't even show the most exciting match this season. What a bummer. I'm sorry, but sometimes life happens. I mean, I didn't even have a rollback. Terrible, but I did, but I decided not to do it. Always mark tightly, we already do that. I don't like to roll. I don't like to go back in time in FM. I really don't. I don't like to... I mean, one thing is scum saving, but I don't even like to go back in time, right? I don't even like to do that when it's not matches. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of breaking the immersion or something. I don't know what it is, but I really don't like doing it. I don't even know why I'm saving. Well, to get into the game again when I'm, exiting the game, but that's about it, because I really don't like going back in time in any save. Really, or in any game. I don't really like that. I don't like to... the games where you have to save and progress by saving and figure out why you died and then go back and do the same again. I hate these types of games. I don't mind it if it's something where you're gonna die and then there is a meta progression and you come back and do it in a little bit of a different way with a different build and a different way of doing it, or just a different setup in a different area or whatever it is. Like, but if it's the same again, I don't really like that. That and puzzle games. I hate puzzle games, and I guess Football Manager is kind of a puzzle game. Not really. It's a manager game. But I think you know what I mean when I'm saying puzzle games. I can get frustrated by, those real puzzle games. Or actually, if you think about it, a real puzzle game, live puzzle game, where you have those small pieces that you have to put them together to make a big picture or something. I hate that. I hate it. Can't take it. Well, so far so good. We look decent, except from on-target shots. XG of 1.05. But we need to score a goal. Yeah. What is really funny here is that our possession is actually not great. That's very odd. That's the first time I've seen that the entire season, except from playing... what are they called? Universitario. But yeah, we do not have the possession most of the time, which is interesting, to say the least. But I don't think we're going to change how we're playing here. I think we're just going to move on. And then probably fairly early on, if we don't see any good highlights, fairly early on, we're probably going to put in some of the bigger guns. Or at least go a little bit more... Yeah, I'm probably going to sub on some new legs in okay, here we go. This could be a good one. Oh, that was close. That almost ping-ponged into the goal. Arouse, maybe get a chance here. Oh, it's another one. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I mean, oh my... Get in. It should have gotten in, but it didn't. Yeah, I think it's very close to us. I mean, they haven't played any... I mean, they have played quite fine up there. I'm just worried about us not really having the game here in terms of possession. What can we do to change that? Yeah, I don't... Diaz and Hurtado have been fine, so it's not the midfield, right? It's not the midfield. Left hand, the right hand side have not been great. Casido, I think Casido might be a problem here. He's been doing all right, but he might not be good in the link play or the up play, right? Otherwise, it looks kind of okay. Yeah, I don't really see why I would change anything here. No. I think we are okay, it's just we need that one goal and that's all. I am gonna bring Alvarez in. Because he's a little bit better on the ball if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he got... Yeah, kind of a little bit better on the ball compared to Rios. Anything else here? A couple of minutes, then I'm gonna bring Cini in because he just have that pace to maybe break them up. I mean, Caicedo actually does have that as well. He's even quicker, but probably overall not better. Yeah, it's getting close to where I definitely need to bring in the big guns, or Cini, who is the big gun here. But just giving it a few minutes more. I mean, at least they don't have anything, so that's good. Okay. So is this going to be a highlight for them or a counter for us? That's the question here. I think it's a highlight for us. It's probably not a counter, but it could be a decent opportunity. Let's see. He's in, yeah. I saw his run. That is what my winger often do. Run inside for some reason. That's offside, I think. It's a decent chance, but it looked offside. It wasn't. Okay. Yeah, I think the best opportunity here is to put in Cini. Because I know he will get in. He will get in there and get some good opportunities. Vakar has been doing fine, 70%. Arin Bar is pretty good on the ball, so he's probably going to stay in. Arauz, he has a yellow. Need to be concerned about that one. But it's too early to make our the third sub now, so we are just going to move on here and hope for the best that he's not going to get a double red. I don't think in this save we have had a double yellow. All of our reds have been directs. Direct reds. Yeah. Jesus Christ. A draw is not really perfect. It's not really great here, especially not at home. But I mean, we have... we don't really have a lot on target. Stop playing for set pieces. Stop playing down the right-hand side. Just play wherever. Stop working the ball into the box. We need... we need to get there now. We need to get it. Try and pass into space, actually. Why not? Play a little bit... Nah, I don't want to change too much of that. Actually, still focus play on the right-hand side. Just don't play for set pieces. Don't work the ball into the box. Shoot a bit more from range, I suppose. Yeah. I don't often change much, but we are definitely looking for a goal here. Gonna wait with that one. Come on, guys. Come on. This is like the first two draws, isn't it? Oh. What is this? This could be a good opportunity. Okay, he's going back, so it's gonna be a build-up. It's gonna be a build-up. Hopefully they won't shoot from range, because that's probably likely not the way to go here. But I did take out work the ball into the space. That's a good ball out to Siri. Cini, not Siri. Siri. Hurtado, Diaz is gonna be a long shot, isn't it? It's a decent effort, but it's just not good enough. You know what? One change I do have in mind here for a small tactical change is making sure that my Carrilero is not shooting too often, because I don't think I've actually told him to not shoot more or shoot less often. Oh, that's just. What? Not a single highlight, and then in the 90th minute we are getting FM'd. This is literally FM'd. I mean, we haven't been great in front of goal, sure, but... yeah. Well, here he is again. It's too late. And it's not even a bad cross. It's a low cross into the danger area, right? Just no one there to pick it up. That's also a good one. That's now we are actually in trouble in terms of our second spot. We are in danger now. 2 losses. That's we need to be worrying now. We didn't take our chances here. We had like what 30 shots. Not enough on target, but we had 30 shots. The chances are created. We are creating enough chances and we are creating enough XG to get it, but they're not taking the chances and they're not getting on target. But the chances are there. But we did play some of the weaker. I wouldn't say weaker. I would just say not the absolute best squad we could put out there. But still, losing this one is. I mean, yeah. What can you say, right? It's what a terrible day this was. It started really nice, lovely when I went down watching Tour de France right out in front of my house, almost 300 meters away. Lovely day, caught in front, the Danish cyclist. A few hours later, freaking hell, and now this. I mean, the comparison is not really there, but oh, this was FM, wasn't it? I mean, that was just terrible. Now they're only 6 points away. Sorry, 7 points. All of a sudden, National Senac is breathing in our necks. And that shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't happen. I mean, that game, of course that game, my mistake, completely my mistake. This one is out of my hands. It's completely out of my hands, man. It's just getting FM'd here. We are at home against a pretty weak team. We are getting FM'd so hard in this one. It's not even fun. 29 shots, 5 on target, which is not great. On any standard, it's not great. But we are, I don't know what the XG is, but it's 2.29. What can I do? What can I do here? I mean, it's like great. Oh, you hate when it happens, right? And you feel like it. You feel like it's something that is encoded into the game that should happen, because you don't see the AI get this unlucky. You don't. You just don't see them get this unlucky. I don't think I've ever had a match. I don't think I've ever had a match where I am getting beaten this heavily in shots and shots on target, and in general in the stats, and only have like 1 shot on target and wins the game like this. I don't think that ever happened to me. I don't think I've ever seen a YouTuber where this happened to them against the AI. So it does feel a little bit scripted, right? It does feel a little bit odd, but it's likely not scripted. I don't believe in that stuff, but it does seem a little bit odd and out of place. Anyway, I think I'm gonna come back for the last 2 games here. The away game against Atletico Bermejo and also Villazón. We could already be, in the promotion when I come back. We could also be fighting for it if it's going really horrible. But I mean, time will tell, right? Time will tell. Anyway, guys, I'll see you around next time.